Welcome to week 9 and I think week 10. So, the next couple of weeks, next 3 weeks actually, will be a little bit confusing because of Larimer campus taking spring break this week and Westminster campus and Boulder campus taking spring break in 2 weeks. So, we have 3 weeks to cover with 2 weeks being spring break taking at two different campuses, so it gets confusing. So, what I'd like to do in this short, brief, but concise screencast is give you an explanation of what's going to happen over the next 3 weeks. So, if we look right here on the schedule, so you can kind of see where I'm going around it right here, we have 3 weeks worth of class in two segments. Week 1, which is actually week 9, so there's week 9 and week 10, and that's how I'll refer them. Week 9 will take 2 weeks to complete. So anytime in the next 2 weeks, you can complete week 9. Okay, which means the initial post for week 9 is not due until March 24th. Wednesday, March 24th. Okay, which would be 3 days from the end of discussion time at the end of week 9. Okay, so week 9 actually goes, discussions are open for 12 days. Okay, so anytime before March 24th, you need to post your initial post and then post a minimum of 4 times and on 3 different days. Okay, same rules, just a longer time period. Notice that for week 9, there is no reading journal because there's no additional reading assignment other than your discussion. Also in week 9, there's only one discussion thread, but at the end of week 9, on the 26th of March, short writing assignment number 4 will be due. Okay, so you have 2 weeks to complete week 9. However, you have 2 weeks to complete week 10, but week 9, the second week of week 9 and the first week of week 10 will overlap. Okay, so spring break for Westminster is the 27th of April through the 27th of March through the 2nd of April. We're crossing month lines, so it makes it a little difficult. Okay, so the 27th of March to the 2nd of April. So that means, once again, you have 2 weeks to complete week 10. But if you're in Westminster and you're going to be gone for spring break, then you'll need to make sure that all of your stuff is due and in probably by the 25th of March, because you're going to be gone the 26th of March, because you're going to be gone the 27th through the 2nd of April, right? So, having said that, there is a reading journal due for week 10. It's due by the 29th of March, okay, which is on a Wednesday, which is when always your reading journals are due. But if you're going to be gone that second week, you're going to have it done by the 22nd and try to complete your work as much as you can in the end of that week of the 20th through the 26th, okay? However, if you are going to be around and you want to do it, you can have everything due on the 29th of March, just like you normally would do. Just remember that they are a 2 weeks class and a 2 weeks class with an overlap in the middle. So you'll actually be doing the end of week 9 and the beginning of week 10 on the first week of week 10. So we're going to overlap just those 2 weeks. Okay? So basically, here's what you have to do. You have 2 weeks to complete each one of these sessions. Okay, so you have a 14-day period to complete week 9 and a 14-day period to complete week 10. So together they make 21 days, 3 weeks. Okay, you have to decide when you want to get it done and how fast and how soon you want to get it done. If you want to get it all done by the end of week 9, I suppose you could. It all depends. Well, you probably couldn't, because week 10 doesn't open until the 20th of March, But get everything done so you can get it done in the 1 week. So if you're in Larimer, take your spring break. Don't worry about it. Just come in and complete all your work in that second week. If you're in Westminster, get all your week done in the first week. Get all your work done in the second week, and the third week you don't have to get any work done. because the quiz will be open early so you can get it done early. So however you want to do it, it's up to you, and I'll leave that to your discretion. You have 3 weeks to complete these 2 weeks worth of work. I hope you understand that. I hope I was clear as mud. If not, you have to put it the fact that it's not 6 o'clock yet in the morning, and so I'm awake but half asleep. But then that's my normal state. So if you have any questions, don't be afraid to email me, text me. If you have to, give me a call. I'll talk to you on the phone. That's fine too. I will say this: I will be out of pocket Friday. Let me look at a calendar here. Hang on. Friday the 17th through Sunday the 19th. On the 17th on Friday, I will be driving out to Nebraska. I have to go out there for an emergency, and my mom had a medical issue. And so I'll be driving on Friday, but I'll be stopping periodically between here and Omaha to just kind of stay current with threads. You can call me if you need to. I'll just be driving down the road, so it'll be easier for me to talk to you on the phone than it will be to try to respond to a text or an email. But I can do that too. So however you need to, get a hold of me if you have questions. Also, the week that Westminster is on spring break, I will be on and active in discussion on a very limited basis. Excuse me. Excuse me. So I will, pardon me for that. So I will be very limited on the week of the 27th of March through the 2nd of April. So if you have questions, I'm available, but you'll have to understand that I'm not going to be quite as active as normal. So most of my discussion for week 10 will be done during the first week, and during the second week, I will not be very active in the discussion because I've got other plans and will be a bit tied up doing some other things. So I hope that you have a great spring break whenever it falls. And I hope that you understand the muddled mess I just gave you. But at the end of the day, we'll get it all done. If you have questions, let me know, and I'll try to kind of stay on top of it and make sure if you haven't gotten involved that you are getting involved. And hopefully we'll have a great spring break period at the Front Range Community College. So happy Monday. I'll see you soon in discussion thread or in a video cast. One way or another, we'll talk soon. Have a great day.